computer running, and I gotta pop something in the air fryer for gusto.
Oh, I didn't know we was
So,
live. I'm sitting here.
oh, I just now got us live. We was just realizing y'all were still leaving comments, and
Right, I
I'm
was
trying
right.
to get my service figured out. My Wi-Fi.
I was actually writing that question
Yeah.
down, um, because I mean, something to look into, something to talk about. I'm so old school. I write everything down, guys.
Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to get my computer running inside the house. Hopefully the service will work. I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen on my phone. I was doing it this morning just fine, and now the option is not even
I
there.
wonder
So
if you have to restart it, or maybe I don't know. I don't know.
I need to. This computer's got to drive me nuts. I
You know,
restarted it 15 times.
that's really a good question. How many children are being hidden in the back of the hollers of Appalachia? Because my first set of foster kids that I got was a sibling group of five kids, right? They were from Florida. Okay, so they was born and raised in Florida. Their dad had a relative somewhere in Kentucky, because we was living in Georgetown at the time. And so these kids had, there was, like I said, there was five of them, but they come to visit the relative in Kentucky for a visit. And so the father, something, one of the kids did something, well, he was being abusive towards them. So a relative called the state stepped in and took the kids, right? So here we ended up with children from Florida, you know, in Kentucky. And they ended up, the parents, because best I remember, the father ended up going to jail or something in Florida. And so they went past the length of time to have rights terminated and be adopted. And that's what ended up happening. They ended up being placed in separate homes and separated and adopted. And it was heartbreaking, because they didn't know anybody in Kentucky. I mean, so, that's kind of a good question. I never really thought about it, and being a foster parent, and actually a lot of my children wasn't from the area. They were from other parts of Kentucky, and so that's a really good question, honestly. So, something to look into. I mean, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Cause like I said, things went on in my life and happened, and I've done so many things that like a jack of all trades. But you know, things like that. I was young. I was, oh gosh, maybe 27, and had a sibling group of five plus my three. I had 8 kids at one time, and let me tell you, it wore me out. But you know, it was worth it. It was worth it. And. But, I never thought about things like that then. You know, I guess that's the fun part about getting older. You learn things as you go.
Yeah, you learn the lessons, the hard ones, and
Yeah.
all of them. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get this fryer set too. He's been helping his dad all day, and he came home covered in sweat. I felt sorry for him. So I'm making some food here real quick. That way it'll be ready when he gets out of the shower. I'm still trying to get this computer to work. We shall see. All right. Let's see where we're at with it.
Oh,
Okay, you're on there. I think I can close my phone.
I think, is it just showing me, or are you there?
It's just showing.
Huh?
Get ready to fix it. Hang on.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, we're back. We're trying this again.
Okay, there we go. Here I am. And I think I can do a screen share if I can get it to play. But first, come on now. Don't freeze up.
Sometimes stories, I think, and it's like I'll tell stories, and people have to sometimes stop and think, she's one of them crazy people that, you know, how in the world, my
Yeah.
story's so up and down, it's insane.
All that's why this whole world has to be so damn cold. Maybe you can't understand what it takes to be a damn good man. You're living by the laws of very evil men. I'm not gonna spread a lie. I can't help but wonder why someone else in the nation. They all knew he had done. Why did they go down long? So many had facing so shame. The time to live and the time to die between. All that's why this whole world has to be so damn cold. Maybe you can't understand what it takes to be a damn good man. When you come out of halls of very evil men. This man somewhere in a prison cell. Is he gonna have on the end through hell? Either way, he took that patch off of his shirt. Just remember, on your judge, when they ask you why, what will you say? Did you have what it takes to be for men and dirt? There's a time to live and a time to die, and in between all. That's why this whole world has to be so damn cold. Maybe you can't understand what it takes to be a damn good man. You come out of walls of very evil men. We come out of walls of very evil men.
Okay. So, are you there, Bran?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up the next, our next thing. What
Next
we're
thing.
covering. is the Operation Next Door. It's the there was a human trafficking bust in Ohio called Operation Next Door, and that is what we're going to watch. Well, let me get it. Nope. Stop. Lagging. I'm sorry, guys. It's trying. Give me a second. I'll get it up on the screen.
Sarah's kittens have grown so much and they have drove me insane. They need their mama. It's not gonna.
It won't let me click on anything. We could use your help. Like for now, I got a weird screen on my screen. Don't know what it is.
It looks different.
What is it doing? I just have a big blur on my screen. I can see partial of YouTube over here on the right hand side and a big block that's just like a blur of color on the left, covering up the whole of everything else. I don't get it.
I have no idea. I don't.
It's trying to catch up with itself now.
Yeah.
A little bit. I got
Like
an
I
arrow back,
see
little blue
you're
spinny
okay.
thing.
You're not a blur
And I see
now.
most of them. Okay. So we're not froze now.
Mhm.
So I think the trick is to make sure we hit share screen before I go and click on the YouTube link.
Yeah.
When I try to do something in the YouTube or in the other browser window while we are sharing, it just can't do it. And I don't know if that's a restream problem or a computer problem or a me problem or what.
Well,
any advice would be
wasn't we like just
appreciated.
using like just going like live on like YouTube before, or was we always coming through this way? Or
Yeah. Yeah, me and you can
let's see, Brandy, you're
do
awesome.
it that way. The reason we started using Restream was because so that we could say, you know, like so they could just go through their email or whatever and click.
Yeah.
And so that they can put a different picture up instead of having their video on if they want. And then it had so many good features. We've been using it. It's been working like fairly well. And then all of a sudden yesterday and today, this computer has gave me hell.
Yeah. Sober girl, I am originally from Ledger County, born and raised Ledger County. And then, but I've lived all over Kentucky. I'm Georgetown, Lexington. From we lived Frankfort, Somerset, you name it. we've moved around quite a bit, but mostly Letcher County most of our lives. But yeah, Kentucky girl.
Still don't have any freaking control over it.
Nothing. Hi, Diamond and Sticks.
Nothing. I have nothing. I don't even have a mouse. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. I can't close it. I can't end the live stream. I can't do anything, guys. I'm just sitting here in another
It won't
window
do
with
nothing.
It won't do anything. Fries and onion rings.
Um,
All right, Brandy. I don't know what to do here. I might just have
well,
to just turn the computer off. I don't know. Like, I can move the mouse around, but it won't allow me to click on anything. It's just frozen.
are you using the computer? Say.
Like, I've got perfect Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's the laptop. Got perfect
We use the
Wi-Fi.
tablet. Hi, guys.
And just for a minute earlier, and the video's on. Now, that was my phone. I had it propped up against the computer earlier, just like whenever I was doing the screen share and stuff. I'm on live.
Hi,
Give me a
Diamond.
minute.
We're doing pretty good. Well, Ty's about ready to blow up her.
I'm about
We
ready
can't
to fly
figure out
her.
how to stream
Here, you want this?
what we're wanting to.
Oh, thanks. Here. I'm on.
Because Jessamine County sounds much different. Listen, when we lived Georgetown,
I'm
Lakes,
just
and places
gonna have
like
to turn
that,
this off.
the legal system was completely different than back home. That's for sure. A lot of things. TPS was different. You know, like I said, I can talk about a lot of different sides of the spectrum
Well,
on a lot of
give me a
different
second,
topics.
Dustin.
So,
Give me a minute.
do you want to, I don't know, Ty, were you gonna? Are you froze up? She's been having trouble all day with the computer. It's not being very cooperative. And then I think her Wi-Fi too, but eating a salad sounds good. We went with pizza tonight. That live this morning absolutely wiped me out, so I wasn't cooking. So they got pizza. That'll be good. I don't know, Ty, you're froze up. I don't know. Don't know if DCBS saw my son sold him to adoption. I'm telling you, I believe you because, like I said, when I done foster care, boy, I've got stories from that. You know, that's like I told Ty, we could do a whole series, I think, just on my life. But when I did foster care, there was a lot of situations that was, you know, it was heartbreaking, big mess. So, guys, I think her computer probably pootered out on her. And so, I'm not really prepared for what she was going to do. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to end it and call her and I guess get it figured out. And I don't know if we'll be back later or what, but love everybody. And we'll see you guys. See you guys later.